What's up, guys? I'm Lincoln, and I'm at this point where I'm like, what am I gonna do? Because my English teacher Kevin's all like, yo, bro, you need to do a little bit of a project for your final. And I was like, boy, this is gonna be boring. I don't want to bore people. And he's like, well, you could do anything. You could make a cake with your message on it. You could make a paper. You could write a speech. You could make a video. And I was like, videos aren't necessarily as boring as other things I could be doing. So I'm making a video. And hopefully it's not boring. But you know what? I thought about that, and I thought, you know what? There's a possibility that this might be boring. So I have helium balloons, bro. Because I don't want this to be boring. But it's still probably going to be boring. Let's see. Let's see how entertaining I can make this. Challenge accepted. Let's see how unboring I can make this English project thingy, okay? Let's do it. I'm hungry. So what is this project about? What am I going to be talking about?
I'm going to be talking about why it's important to have an audience when you're making any sort of paper, when you're talking to anybody in any sort of written context. That stuff smells so bad, but seriously, one of the first things you need to do is you need to have a point. If you're going to be talking to me, I need to know what the frick you're trying to say. What's your point? You definitely don't want to use any sort of slang or jargon. If I'm like, yo, bro, what you doing? I'm going to be talking about this kind of crap. That's not going to pull in any sort of audience. Also, who is your audience? That's right. You definitely need to remember who your audience is and what you are trying to say to them, so that you can use a specific tone to fit your audience and to fit talking to your audience. You don't want to use any sort of tone you'd be using for a friend to an audience, especially an academic audience. Gah! It's not that difficult! But then you also want to remember that you need to have a certain style and a format for whatever you're trying to do, whether it be an email, whether it be a formal letter, whether it be even a project, or like an essay. How fancy are you going to make it? Okay, don't make it unprofessional and not fancy at all if it's a project. That's dumb! Because audiences won't like it if you act like you're just sending a text and say LOL and put a bitmoji in your flippin' essay. Okay, audiences aren't going to respect that like they would respect an essay from Kevin Smith, my English teacher. Shoutouts to Kevin Smith. Hey, buddy, how's it going? We should get coffee sometime. Language also fits up there when you're talking about having a point and knowing what you're going to say. Is you have to use the right language. Again, with slang and word choices, it's right up there. Is you need to know how your audience is going to react and going to feel to what you have to say. You know, after having long conversations with Kevin told me that if you are talking to your academic audience, sometimes you don't need to explain things the way you would to a 4-year-old or to someone who's not part of that academic audience. If you could totally say things that your you could say things that your academic audience is going to understand, because that's who you're trying to get to read this, guys. And another important thing, for crying out loud, is documentation. You have to have sources. Sometimes sources can back up what you're trying to say, can back up your points, can help the audience get on your side and understand what you're trying to say. If you have sources and documentation. Really? That helps you seem so professional. I'm talking we're excited. You want the girls to look at you and go, wow, he's got it all together. Put documentation in your papers, guys. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Whoa. This stuff's doing things to my brain. So I think I've covered everything I'm trying to say, but Kevin, I want to say if you're watching this, I love you and I respect you as an English teacher. You're welcome for the pumpkin that I gave you that one time, and we should totally get coffee. Kevin wants you to like, comment, and subscribe, and also share this with people that you know that aren't very good at English, because you don't want them to have the same problems that other people might have.
I'm fresh out of helium. So thanks for watching. Don't be a mook, guys. Don't be a mook. We don't need more of those in this world. So thanks for watching. Boop, boop, boop.